Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Gets to the ball. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around Engel. Haystones on far side.
Point blank got angled again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap. Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side. Throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side pile on. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Line and ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert. Feed it in. Matty Ray, a right hand lay in and down.
Great seal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One time, and Martin Suna knocked off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right, and looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Good evening and welcome out to Cornerstone Community Center as we are on rank number 1, Hilliard Wires Arena. As we get set for Fox River Classic Conference rivals, as it will be the De Pere Voyageurs and the Bayport Pirates. Good evening and welcome out. Chris Learman with you here on a Saturday evening as the Voyageurs coming into tonight's game with a 5-6-1 record, and for the Pirates 8-3-0 on the campaign, as the teams who played one Friday back this year typically played twice, sometimes 3 times in the year. Back on Friday, December 18th, where the Pirates skated to a 4-0 win, that at the Pere Ice Arena. Bayport, the home team tonight, so we will have the broadcast for you here from Cornerstone. Today's Bayport Hockey broadcast proudly supported by Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. But North Shore Bank, the bank of you. Just J Creative, website and brand development. By the Press Times, your local paper and online source for Pirate Athletics. By Jeff Deacon Insurance Realty. And by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Chris Learman with you, joined by Tim Neamy, running the video operations kindly once again for us, as the Voyageurs coming off of a win last night, holding on to a victory, taking on Beaver Dam, a 5-4 win. De Pere getting 4 goals in period number 2 to stake at one point 5-1 lead. Then in the last 4 minutes, a barrage of Beaver goals come through, and the Golden Beavers stuck 3 into the back of net, cut it to 5-4, and De Pere is able to escape with that 5-4 victory to improve to the 5-6-1 record. As for the Pirates, they last played on Tuesday, their 3rd game in what was 4 days. They defeated Sheboygan by a score of 2-0. Look back at that Friday the 18th matchup at De Pere. Bayport got goals, 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. First goal was scored by Sam Lyons, second one by Tyler Brady. Carl Cano added the third, and an empty netter with just 2 seconds left by Sean Samuels. That gave you your final tally of 4-0. Power play, Bayport was 0 for 4. De Pere on the special teams, 0 for 6. So each team had their opportunities a man up, but neither one was successful in scoring a power play goal. Shots on goal, right down to it, were even. 24-23, much that you expect when these two teams match up. Pretty even matchup, really. It's kind of the hierarchy of the conference of Notre Dame is obviously head and shoulders above the rest of the conference. Ashwaubenon, De Pere, and Bayport are pretty dang equal, and you expect some really good matchups and close competitions when they face off here on the ice, and we expect much of that as the evening moves along. We'll ramp up the warm-ups here, and then we will bring you tonight's starting lineups and focal points for the evening's game. Again, it's the Pirates and the Voyageurs from Cornerstone Community Center in De Pere. So we bring you the starting lineups tonight. We will crack that as soon as we announce that Zesty's starting lineups presented by Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's served up a full food and frozen custard menu across from Bayport High School. at 2639 Lineville Road. It's a little late. They close at 9, so the flavor of the day today, Amaretto Cherry, might be out of reach. But on your Sunday, pick up Peanut Butter Oreo, Mr. Weeble. Peanut Butter Oreo. Zestie's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. And for first, the visiting Voyageurs of De Pere. Starting at left wing, a senior with 19 points on the season, number 16, Grady Capo. At center, a senior captain, number 13, Charlie Eggers. Right winger, a junior, number 17, John Mercatoris. Starting at defense, a defenseman, number 7, junior Tommy Vandalist. And senior defenseman, number 24, Ian Marcuson. Again, your starters this evening for the Voyageurs. It is Capo, Eggers, and Mercatoris. Defenseman Vandalist and Marcuson. And between the pipes from De Pere High School, a junior, number 1, Henry Allen. Allen's stats on the season, he's faced just over 200 now, 220-plus shots. He's saved 184 of them, and he's allowing 3.40 goals against. As your starters for the Pirates tonight, we're actually just going to focus on the senior lineup for Bayport. As the Pirates with 7 seniors on their lineup, so we focus on that this evening. Across the front line, the senior line in general has Ty Freilich, Alex Voss, and Reball from right to left, and then your additional Marcus Nemi between the pipes with Tyler Brady on D. Sean Samuels a winger, and Carl Cano a winger for Bayport as well. As head coach, longtime head coaches for both these squads, John Capo for De Pere and Mike Buchan for Bayport. We'll listen in for the national anthem as we get you set for hockey here on a Saturday. Voyageurs and Pirates from rink number 1. Again, we are at the Hilliard Wires Arena, St. Norbert College men's rink, and we get you set for the hockey broadcast tonight. And we'll try to run everything ourselves tonight. It's going to be Tim and I up here to run the show. Try to keep the graphics coming. Received word from the Fox River Classic Conference. We are receiving some fans starting next week. 2 fans per home team per skater. So if your roster has each skater on that roster, will get 2 tickets per the home team only. I think that's better than no fans at all before we get any gripes on that. Superintendents voted 7-0 on that around the conference, so that's what we will start with. And I am told this evening that not only is that the case, but that the belief is that will be visited in a week or 2 where it will likely be expanded. So it is coming. Home teams in the sports will have 2 fans starting next week. But we're an empty arena too. We get set to drop the puck at center. In the pipes, Henry Allen to the right, to the left goes Isaiah Johnson. A battle of number ones to start. And Alex Voss will take the draw against Charlie Eggers, and the Pirates will take it to the right side of the rink to get things started in their white sweaters, navy breezers, navy numbers. And Jay Rebar has it poke checked off of his stick. Will be taken by Vandalist for the Voyageurs. Dump one into the near side corner, and we will have DePere in the Bayport zone for the first time. Short-lived. Vandalist tries to poke check it back into the zone. Puck lost back to Markuson. DePere trying to play it up the right wing, sent it up to the blue line and chipped into the corner. Pirates to bring it out. 33 seconds gone by as we are underway. We welcome you in tonight. Feel free to tweet the booth. DePere fans, Bayport fans alike. Send us a note, get in touch with us. Pass near side, Alex Voss trying to go near side, and he's going to hit it right between the legs of the goaltender. As Henry Allen actually, as soon as the puck hits him, looks behind himself over his left shoulder, anticipating that he did not necessarily get everything. But he will make the save, and we'll have a stoppage. 45 seconds gone by, and a drop of the puck to his left. Face-off win by the Pirates, stepping through Sean Samuels, and Samuels will beat the goaltender of the Voyageurs. 47 ticks of the clock gone by. And it's Bayport 1-0. Face-off at center ice. The Pirates with 2 shots on goal now, and they have one that counts on the scoreboard. 1 minute gone by. Pirates try to play it up ice and a little too far, and we will have an icing called and bring it back down next to Isaiah Johnson. Mentioned the first time these two teams matched up, it was 4-0. Nemi was a net for Bayport. Nemi struggled just a little bit last time. His last time out was Sunday against Fond du Lac, where, first of all, you schedule the game on Sunday at 1 o'clock. Not great. And Bayport came out very sluggish in all aspects of that game, and they suffered what was, at the moment, their second consecutive loss. They lost, of course, to Notre Dame last Saturday, and then that game on Sunday. They did bounce back with the win over Sheboygan. 1-0 Pirate lead, 1 minute and 20 seconds gone by here in the opening period. DePere trying to break out from their own zone as they have it right side of the ice. Garrett Foth Jr. sends it up the right side wing, and a little too far, and that will go down for an icing. Henry Allen will have another face-off next to him as they credit the goal. Sean Samuels, 47 seconds in, and they say the assist was taken by Samuels, man who took the draw. A.J. Budamowicz to take the draw for DePere. Puck was dropped by the official, not on center necessarily. It leads to a Bayport advantage on the play where Elliot Mickish is able to go win the draw, and the puck's in the near side corner. A couple players from each side jammed up against the Dashers, and it's chipped by Vandalist in the far side corner. Picked up by Cully Thom, trying to play it up. Thom loses it behind net, and there's Gilbertson for Bayport. Puck chipped in, trying to get it as Vandalist. Chips it up to the corner, trying to get to the half boards to a teammate. He gets it to Cully, sent back in by the Pirates as they hold the zone, and then given away. Will be taken by Markuson. Markuson plays it through neutral ice. Icing is going to be waved off as Bayport tries to get back to it. Zach Burns for the Pirates. Pirates try to chip it up. Nice hit by Charlie Eggers, but can't maintain the puck. However, they'll take a turnover. Markuson will go off for a line change as he dumps it into the left side corner. 14:37, clock moving here in the opening period of play from Cornerstone. Bayport has a 1-0 lead on the scoreboard. Jay Rebar for Bayport, senior forward. Plays it to the left wing, brought in by the defenseman Tyler Brady. Brady stops it on the dot, tops it into the corner where Jay Rebar goes and fishes it out, looking to facilitate. Carries it behind the net, gets it to Ian Selson. Selson to play it forward, stopped by the feet of a defenseman, and carried forward by Marconis. Rings it around the corners. And dug out in behind net by Bayport's Alex Voss. Sends it cross ice, and the puck will be bounced back around between the two teams, including an icing by DePere at 13:51. Clock will come to rest. DePere not officially registering a shot on goal yet to this point. They've dumped it into the corners, but nothing towards the cage. And the Pirates, they have that goal. Again, that came 47 seconds in. 3 minutes and 9 seconds gone by. A face-off to the right of Henry Allen. Again, De Pere, Voyageurs, a co-op team. Combination of De Pere and West De Pere. Pirates win the draw, try to dump it into the corner. They can't throw it right to the stick of the waiting Lucas Bartelt. The junior's able to clear the zone. Bayport trying to bring it back in. And the loose puck comes to Drew Thom. Thom turns it over. Picked up by Sam Lyons, and a wrister from Samuel. And he will whiff one over the left shoulder of Henry Allen. And Bayport, just 3 shots on goal, and 2 of them have reached the back of the net. And it's already 2-0 Bayport. I think that was a straight turnover. We'll wait for the official word. What a puck cleared to number 71 on Bayport right on his forehand. And he's able to snipe one over the shoulder and under the crossbar. And they will get it unassisted. Pirates retreat to their own zone with 44, that being Sam Komorowski. Turns over behind that, De Pere, great chance from behind the cage. They can't get anything, and then a hit jars Tanner Newton off of his skates. And unfortunate for De Pere there, as they had a good look on the possible play from behind. Markuson from his own corner. Trying to play it up ice, kept only as far as Komorowski. Bayport with Gilbertson, gets it to Zach Burns. Burns dumps into the corner, trying to get it to Elliot Mickish. It'll get as far as Buchamowicz. And the puck get behind the cage again. Picked up by Markuson. Ian trying to play it up out of the zone. He clears the zone, only as effective as the center ice area where Tyler Brady controls for Bayport. And he'll rally around, bringing a few more fresh skaters for both squads. Brady pushing up the glass goes Jay Rebar, gets shoved down. Again, the first matchup of these two had 10 penalties. De Pere, a stretch pass. Would have been a breakthrough with Grady Capo, but just out of reach of the senior. Team leading 19 points coming into last night for Capo, but he can't connect on the pass with a face-off. Next to Allen, 12-16 clock comes to rest here in the opening period, where we sit 2-0 Bayport. Again, get in touch with the broadcast. We'd love to hear from you. Play in behind net. Shot. Pirates will send one in on. That'll miss. Never get on target. Ian Sellison trying to throw one through. And it will bounce off the backboards. A hit delivered by Jay Rebar. Play continues. Ty Frelick. Wrister comes in. Blocked aside. Defenseman doing a nice job. Luca Jibignami gets in the way. And then it's poke-checked away by Charlie Eggers, and the captain trying to take charge. Able to stick the puck away from Ian Sellison. Sellison still fighting for it. Picked up by Alex Voss of Bayport. Voss on the near face-off dot. Skates to the half-boards. Trying to throw it in front. Sticks clash, and the puck goes into the air. Comes down to the far side corner. Play continues as it never leaves the surface. Bryce Strand lost the puck momentarily. Then rings it around left corner to the right corner. Puck will be dug out by Capo, and Grady's going to send it on target from 90 feet away, and play will continue as there will be no icing. Strand trying to stretch past to Sam Lyons. Lyons never touched it, and that will be the icing call, as he was waiting for the puck, never got stick on it, and an icing on Bayport. 5 minutes and 49 seconds gone by as we have Bayport a 2-0 lead. Pirates from behind their own zone with Tyler Brady. Sam Lyons of Bayport brings it near side. Carl Cano, who tried to snipe the near side post. That misses wide off of everything. And the puck will ring around, pick up by De Pere. Now they have a rush chance right side. Oh, but it'll be a little too far. Pass actually goes behind Bartelt. Lucas can't handle it. Puck played up to neutralize. Carl Cano now trying to get on a sprint. Defender right off of his left hip. Cano trying to play it in front of the net. It'll never reach the goaltender. Wisely passed off the side by Eli Roscom. Bayport tries to center another one, and Roscom is there, and he'll play it up the left side, get it to Cale Borseth. Borseth, the senior, rolls one in on net. Johnson's going to have to paddle it aside, Gets it to Tyler Brady, the assistant captain. Stretch pass for Sam Lyons, and Lyons got tied up on the play. Ison's going to be waved off. Nice heads-up play by Drew Thom. If Thom doesn't get there, then I think that the Sam Lyons for Bayport's going to be able to connect on the pass and possibly break in on Henry Allen. Instead, we skate 2-0 Bayport. We approach the 7 minutes gone by here in the first. Elliot Mickish, right side blue line, carries into the zone. Into the corner, he's going to fetch it there. No pressure on him, so he'll skate back to the far side corner, drop it off for Gilbertson. Gilbertson trying to pass it somewhere. He misses the stick. Shot in, and it's going to be stopped by Ian Markison. Left-handed swing from Markison. Stops it with the blade of his stick. DePere's going to flutter one out to the neutral ice area. Komrosky will stop it, and Sam will send it back in once again from in behind net. Dug out of the corner by Vandalist. Tommy trying to play it to a teammate. Off the boards go the Voyageurs. Only as far as center. Bayport back to Vandalist, and Tommy again will push forward. Gets near the center line. It was going to be an icing, but again, thrown on target, so Johnson's going to have to make the save. His third of the evening, and 2 of those 3 have been shots from beyond center. DePere in front, trying to go in for a shot. First one stopped by the skates of a defenseman. The second one's going to be sent home by Grady Capo, and DePere is going to get a goal on what was a good look initially for Charlie Eggers. Capo finishes it off. And we have a 2-1 score. The first shot got stopped by a skate and went right to the forehand of Capo. 7:52 the time of goal. They're also going to get on the assist, 17, John Mercatoris. Puck played up down the ice from DePere, a little too far. And that will be an icing call. 8:37, so we are 7 seconds away from halfway in the first. Again, feel free to tweet the booth. Let us know where you might be listening from. I'll try to get to your messages. I'm trying to run the computer as well as run the graphics, run the social media, Twitter, stats, and broadcast as we fly solo tonight. Sam Lyons, 2-on-1, gets to Sean Samuels. Oh, great play. Stick gets in the way of the one-timer. Garrett Foth got his blade down, and then the puck's going to end up in the net anyways. Bayport, Cano to Samuels, and it's 3-1 Pirates. Foth stopped it for a moment, but the Pirates kept at it. 8:42 time of goal. We'll wait for the official scoring on what is Bayport's third goal. Eight minutes to go in the first, and Bayport has a 3-1 lead. So they're going to get the goal to Carl Cano. Pirates with a near turnover near center ice, but able to backhand it down to the DePere defensive zone. It'll be played up left side wing with Wyatt Burkholz. Burkholz trying to bring it to the zone, and they're going to say that a skater was off before the puck came in. 7:42 clock comes to rest here in the first. Bayport has struck 3 times, as Sam Lyons has an assist, a goal, and an assist already. That goal coming at 8:42 into period number 1. There was Connor with the goal, Lyons and Samuels with the helpers. Lynn's trying to keep up with the social media from the BP Scores hockey account and keep the thumbs a-moving. draw from neutral ice area due to the offsides on Pere. The Voyageurs will win the draw in their black sweaters, black breezers. Voyager logo on the center and the white numbers on the back of the sweaters for Pere. Trying to dig the puck up behind net. It's Charlie Eggers trying to get his stick in there, looking to kick it to his stick. He gets it near side goal line, throws it in front. Johnson's going to make the initial save. Rebound given up, and just missing the far side post was Charlie Eggers as the puck carried back to his forehand after his initial shot got shut down on the wraparound. Puck sent up ice, and it's going to go by a couple of sticks and goes down for an icing. So face-off coming next to Johnson. Nevin gone in the first. We already have a 4-spot on the scoreboard. 3 by the Pirates, 1 by the Voyageurs. Face-off. Voss to be taken against Pere's Lucas Bartelt. Bartelt wins the draw for the Voyageurs. Pirates try to dig out the corner with Bryce Strand. Can't get to it. It'll be sent to Roscom. Eli can't keep it in the zone. Bayport with Alex Voss. Voss a chip up to Ty Frelick. Nice play by Pere to get out of their own zone, and they'll bring it right side now. Roscom. Eli loses it into the corner. Ian Sellison trying to get it there for Bayport with Jennifer listening at home. Eli's mother and Bayview Middle School teacher in the Howard Swamico School District as a shot comes in. Quick turnaround wrister by Bartelt. Misses off of a stick and caroms into the corner. Never reaches target. Voss plays it to Frelick. Ty thought he sent it into the corner, and then he looks back over his left shoulder and sees that it got stopped by the Voyageurs. Pirates with Voss through neutral ice. Right side wing brings it in, dumps it, caroms off the corner, bounces into the far side as we watch on here from Cornerstone. Ty Frelick from the corner looking to facilitate, looking to dump it into the near side corner. Behind him it goes, gets it to Voss. Voss shuffles it aside into the far side, trying to be dug out by Jay Rebar. As the Pirates on this first line, they have the 3 seniors trying to work together. Voss searching for it. It's on the half boards with Rebar. Frelick trying to send it. It'll be picked up by Pere. Sent out of the zone and a little too far all the way down for an icing. And once again, we will have a face-off coming next to Henry Allen. 5:33 to go in period number 1. Bayport 3 Pere 1. Draw next to Allen as he watches on just outside of crease, top left corner. Tyler Brady down to the half boards trying to poke it to a teammate. Looking for Michael Stahl. Stahl gets it to Son Samuels in the corner, and he'll lose it. Far side with Tommy Vandalist. Vandalist sends it up to the blue line. Chipped aside back to Bayport's blue line. And the Pirates bring it back up. Nope, they're going to turn it back over with Markusen. And offside is going to be called on Pere once again. A couple times the Voyageurs have struggled to get into the zone. Tyler Brady trying to play one up to Sam Lyons. Shots on goal right now in favor of Pere, 5-4. Charlie Eggers brings it to the zone, trying to deke around Tyler Brady. Pirates find senior defenseman. Puck poked Sam Lyons. Get it to Samuels, back up to Sam. Bring it to the zone, a man in front of him. Sam, nice job to come help it. Vandalist kept it out. He got a little help. Eggers into the zone, trying to throw in a wrister. That's off of the shin guards of Ian Sellison. Puck glances into the air, picked up by Tyler Brady. Brady down the near side, and icing is going to be waved off by the officials. Line changes aplenty with 4:29 clock moving here in the first period. Pirates leading by 2, 3-1. We're in the first period. Puck sent up for Pere, angled off the boards, and icing is going to be waved off as Komrosky able to get to it before it reaches the end line. Puck bounced around, played off the boards by Pere. Bayport trying to angle it up to Zach Burns. Burns mistimes his angle. Puck moving a little too swiftly there. Pere trying to send it back down. Sam Komrosky get it to Burns this time. 44 hits 55, but only as far as Cale Borseth. Borseth for De Pere. Pirates and Voyageurs really exchanging the possession of the puck here in the neutral zone area. The last couple of possessions of the puck have been a little sloppy both ways. Komrosky from his own goal line. Backhand pass to Zach Burns, trying to get it to Eli Mickish, and Mickish just couldn't get it on his forehand. Brought back into the right side wing. It's Daniel Wagner. Wagner, senior captain, defenseman for De Pere. Komrosky chips it up. Wagner will skate back to his own neutral ice area, back to his right wing. Fires one to the left side, trying to go blue to Burkholz. Brought in the zone for De Pere with AJ. Parts take it out with Alex Voss now. They go left to right. Voss looking to play off his backhand. Plays a bit of a drop pass, trying to get it to Jay Rebar, but there was traffic there. Never connected on the pass. De Pere gets it to the point to Ian Sellison, but Sellison is outside the zone, and Bayport has to retouch up. Voyageurs try to play it with Drew Thom again. Senior defenseman loses it. Can't get out of his own zone. By Bayport, something that they've been pretty good at this year is their forecheck. Foot to the point, far side, Tyler Brady, a slap shot, redirected in front by Alex Voss, and the Pirates will add a fourth goal in the first period on the redirect from the senior. It was just simply a well-timed one-timer on the left wing by Tyler Brady, and Voss got enough of it with his blade and redirected it. It goes 5-hole on the goaltender. And we have a 4-1 hockey score. And again, we're still in the first. Goal coming at 14:27. And it will be Alex Voss. Assist to Brady. And assist will be from Frelick. De Pere dumps it into the corner. On the far side corner, Bayport bringing it with Sam Lyons. Puck is right below Carl Connell, but rather than playing the bouncing biscuit, he elects to hit a player. And Bayport will have possession from behind their own net. 2 minutes to play in the first. We have had 5 goals already tonight. Bayport has struggled at times to score. Tonight has not been that instance. Koppel is going to get hit down, and he's going to be down. And there's no caller. I thought maybe he got a hit to the head or a high stick, something. And there's going to be no call out there. But then the whistle will come due to the injured player. And we're going to have a neutral zone face-off. So they're not going to give De Pere advantage on it. There's no penalty call. And effectively, the officials say we continue to play clean hockey. No penalties so far. 15:21 gone by. Again, the first matchup had 10 of them. I feel like when teams play multiple times a year, if one game is sloppy in terms of penalties, the other one is not. And vice versa. If you play the first time and there were 1 or 2 penalties, I think we're going to see a plethora of players in the penalty box the next matchup. 80 seconds till the end of the first. Bayport holding a 4-1 advantage on the scoreboard. Left side wing with Bryce Strand. Strand gets it to Michael Stahl. Stahl can't handle on his forehand. Has to chase it down in the corner. Still kept in the zone to the near side with Jay Rebar. De Pere trying to get out of the zone. Stahl holds the zone. Into the corner it goes. Bayport staying on, and we're going to have an arm up. Here is a penalty. No, they're going to say it was off. What's the call by the officials? Well, they are going to say it did escape the zone. So Michael Stahl did not hold, and Bayport wasn't aware of that. And in the instance, they had a retouch up, never knew it, and thus the offsides. 1 minute even to go in the first. Bayport 4-1. Neutral zone draw won by Sam Lyons for the Pirates. Gets it to Sam Komrosky on a bit of a back pass. Carl Cano dumps it in behind net. Chasing after it will be Drew Thom for De Pere. And he plays one across the face of goal. As De Pere's defense has struggled a bit. Played from behind the net, Sean Samuels. Something that the Pirates did nothing, zero of against Notre Dame. Sometimes you just got to throw it on target and be off a skeet, off a stick, off a body sometimes. And here, Samuels, I think it was more so of a blind backhand pass, but effectively it goes off the skate of the goaltender, and the goaltender is Henry Allen. The junior has to make the save. 41.8 seconds before the drop of the puck. Komrosky lifts one up. It'll bounce off of the glove of Sean Samuels for Bayport. Samuels has a guy at the point if he wants. He does. He finds Komrosky. Comes in front, and he misses with traffic in front of Allen lurking. The pass will miss wide. Komrosky takes the turnover, but delayed offsides. That will allow Tommy Vandelis to regain 20 seconds before the end of the first. Brought in by Charlie Eggers. Far side faceoff top, throws one, and he misses wide over the blocker of Johnson. He had Johnson beat, a little slow to get it up. But Isaiah saw it go over the crossbar. Bayport sends it up ice. Oh, icing with 1.6 seconds left. And effectively, yep, exactly. This is great coaching here. 1.6 seconds left. That was a poor icing by Bayport with so little time, but it's tough sometimes with the clock awareness. They're going to pull Henry Allen because Bayport is not in net. DePere's chance here. They're going to try to win the draw and slap one home. It'll be Copper to take the draw. Eggers right off his left hip just outside the faceoff dot. Drop of the puck. Bouncing. Vandelis. Oh, swing and a miss by Tanner Newton as they tried, but the puck never stayed down. It was hopping a little bit off the surface of the ice, and Newton was never really able to get anything on it. In fact, I don't know if he really got a piece of it even. First period is in the books, and we have a 4-1 Bayport score as we hit intermission. We will step aside and take a break. We're going to play the program for you again. We'll have that play through each intermission as we don't have fans going on, so because you can't be here for the hockey program, we'll play that again for you as we are at intermission number 1. Pirates 4, Voyageurs 1. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Hockey on NEW Sports Radio.
Let me ask you something. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Thought about it? Good. See where North Shore Bank wants to see you. Taking the trip you've been dreaming of, or upgrading your ride, or even refreshing your kitchen. Wherever you see yourself, they want to help you get there. That's because with their low 3.5% APR 10-year home loan, North Shore Bank can help you pay down your mortgage sooner. And with no mortgage payments, that means you'll have a lot more money to spend on the things you want to do rather than the things you need to do. Become mortgage-free today at NorthshoreBank.com. Hurry, apply by November 30th, 2017. Visit NorthshoreBank.com or call 877-773-7825 for details. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jeff Deacon, Shore West Realtors, is your Howard Swamico real estate agent. Whether you're buying your first house or downsizing, Jeff has over 19 years of experience and can help find your dream home. Call Jeff at 606-3333 or visit jeffdeacon.shorewest.com. Jeff Deacon, Shore West Realtors, your local real estate expert.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's, serving up a full food and frozen custard menu. Now open right across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. Offering a different flavor of the day, each day 11 until 9. Try their weekly special baskets, or enjoy some of Zesty's awesome, fresh, frozen custard. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town.
Is your website meeting your business needs? Time for a refresh? Reach out to Just J Creative, providing web design, SEO optimization, social media strategy, and brand development solutions. Just J has proudly partnered with local small businesses and nonprofits on their success journeys. Reach out to Jessica Jakes, owner and designer at justjcreative.com to get started.
Do you have any questions or comments? Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter at Voice of BP.
We get set for period number 2. We'll take you through the first again. Bayport scored 47 seconds in. Sean Samuels from Sam Lyons. And then they scored at 3:30. Sam Lyons unassisted on a turnover. De Pere climbed within 2-1. Grady Koppel from Charlie Eggers. John Mercatoris with the assist. But just 50 seconds later, Bayport regained the 2-goal lead. Carl Cano from Lyons and Samuels. And at 14:27, Alex Voss from Tyler Brady and Ty Freilich. That's 4-1 goal change. Ben Van Enkenvoort, freshman from West De Pere, will come in net to play here the second period, at least start the second period for the Voyageurs. Isaiah Johnson will stay in to the right. As we flip-flop ends in the long exchange we can remind you of. As the teams are ready to go in the second. Great to have you along again tonight. Chris Learman with you and Tim Neeme running the video stream for us. 17 minutes on the second period clock. The official saying, Mr. Ty Freilich, you're coming ahead too far. And as he creeps forward, the official then turns around, drops the puck, and we are underway with the second. They list the team's 5-5 shots on goal, which, again, Bayport may be the worst team at keeping shots on goal count that we see on a regular basis in the season. It's typically not too accurate. I don't know that it's terribly off in this one, but if that's the case, Bayport has scored 4 goals on 5 shots, and thus Allen out as goaltender. Van Enkenvoort in number 30 for De Pere. Puck in the near side corner. Bayport trying to control the De Pere zone. Jay Rebar in the halfboards between a couple of De Pere Voyageurs' legs. Poking at it. Puck comes out. He cop over De Pere, and he will flush one up, trying to get Charlie Eggers, and Eggers is going to outrace everybody. He's just going to simply skate right past Ian S. Ellison, and he did everything but able to finish it, and a little disappointed with himself as he missed it wide, and then a wrist shot comes in for Bayport, and a goal from Ty Freilich as he just beats Van Enkenvoort on his first look of the night, and he beats him under his right leg pad for a goal, 1 minute and 4 seconds in to the second. .104 second period. Ty Freilich nets the goal. And Rebar is going to get assist with the goal for Bayport, and we are going to have a whistle blown for a skater that gets a hit and is down on the ice. Tyler Trainer out here. And he will help the young man off the ice for the time being and check out his leg. 15:39 second period. Pirates have a 5-1 lead. Just one of those nights if you're the Voyageurs. Just not getting the luck goaltending right now. Lyons trying to skate with it. Brings it forward to Sean Samuels. And when Lyons got stopped by 2 defensemen, they stepped up nicely in front of the blue line. And that forced a pass out horizontally when Samuels brought it back into the zone. Offsides on the left wing. Neutral zone faceoff. 5-1 Pirates lead the Voyageurs here in period number 2. Draw won by the Pirates. Bryce Strand left sides. And Strand will send it around, and they're going to call an offsides again on Bayport. Sometimes it's just some lazy skating. A level drop in the neutral ice area, just outside the De Pere zone. Draw won by the Voyageurs, but Bayport's trying to get to the puck. Into the far side by Garrett Foth. Foth the junior. Zach Burns looking for a backhand in front to Gilbertson. Deflects off of a stick. Sticks get tied up. It's still sitting in front of the blue line as twice sticks from both teams just clashed and sat with the puck between them. Capo. Near turnover, but Bayport lost an edge as Zach Burns was trying to bear down on him. To the far side, Bayport keeping on the half boards with Sam Komrosky. Puck poked back to Komrosky. Sam again flips it into the corner, rings around to the near side. Left side just in front of us. Players pushed up into the dashers again. DePere trying to poke it up and out. They can't. Kept down by Gilbertson into the corner. It'll be played by Wagner. At least it's out of the zone for DePere. This one's going to redirect on target, and Isaiah Johnson's going to have to stop it. 6 shots on goal for DePere. 3 of them have been from out of the zone. 2 of them from their own goal. 1 of them from a stride across the midline. They just haven't really had much puck possession inside the Bayport defensive zone tonight. Advantage Charlie Eggers on the draw, but the winger on defense. Vandalist couldn't hold his own, not ready for it. Boy, he's got some good lep, though. Nice hair on Tommy Vandalist. DePere Voyageurs, co-op of East DePere and West DePere. I don't know if DePere, if Bisek's out there listening, he's going to have to let me know. Do they get offended if they get called the East DePere? Samuels brings it into the zone, throws it in front, stopped by defenseman, one-timer back to Sean Samuels, and he's going to beat far side post, and able to beat Van Enkenvoort, and Bayport takes a 6-1 lead. .309. And it's going to be a Bayport goal in the second period. Puck hits off a defenseman and a backhand. Redirects back to the far side post. And Sean Samuels is able... And Sam Lyon tonight, as they are going to credit Sam with the assist. DePere near side, just lost forward. Trying to get a wrister was Wyatt Burkles. Puck on the half boards with DePere. Play it back to Burkles, right side wing. Dom throws one in front, and near side post stopped by Isaiah Johnson as he gloves it, wearing the glove on his left hand. 13:10 to go in the second. It's 6-1 Bayport. At 3:09 in the second, it's Samuels from Lions and Cano. Lions has 3 assists tonight and a goal. Wrister from Capo. He throws it off the back of a defenseman. Never going to reach target. There, he has the lone goal of the night for DePere. Vandalist looking for a long stretch pass, gets it up to deflected right in front of Grady. He was going to have a great break in, although his back was turned to the netminder. And the stick getting on it was Bryce Strand and never reached target. Capo looking for a blind back pass to Charlie Eggers. Oh, they almost hooked up again. This time Ian Sellison steps in front of it. Bayport trying to get out of their own zone. DePere putting on some pressure. Left side half boards, 12:30. Clock rolling here in the second period. Markuson, he'll throw it in front. Capo again redirects it, but this one misses the far side post. Capo gets it to the point. Markuson wasn't ready to hold it in the zone. Capo was hoping for the backhand to be stopped, but it was directed across the blue line, and Bayport's going to be able to bring it to the DePere zone now. Gilbertson poking at it for Bayport. Puck bouncing between the rings. It'll be taken by Cale Borseth. Borseth can't get it out of the zone for DePere. In the near side half boards, DePere's going to send it up ice, and again on target. 90-plus feet away, and that's the 4th shot on goal from DePere in that instance. Cano, shovel pass, gets it to Sean Samuels, back to Cano, left side face-off dot, trying to throw it across to a Lions. Lions lined up with it on the half boards, plays it to the wing to Tyler Brady. Brady throws in a wrister in front, stopped by Van Enkenvoort by Sean Samuels. In the corner for the Pirates, looking to dump one on the half boards, picked up by Lions. Lions trying to riff one near side, hits off the far side post. And play continues. Blind pass, Cano, one-timer in front to Samuels. That will miss. Into the corner, picked back up by Sean. Senior then playing it to a teammate and can't hold the zone with Sam Komrosky. It deflected nicely by the Voyageurs defenseman to be able to get it out. 6 minutes gone by here in period number 2. It's been all Pirates tonight. Backhand pass for Cano. Chipped away, Tommy Vandelis trying to get one up to a teammate. And it's going to be icing the call. I thought it was touched by A.J. Bruchmo-Rolitz. But they're going to say A.J. never got a stick on it. And the clock will come to a rest at 10:54 here in the period. Face off, Bruchmo-Rolitz will take it for DePere. On for the first time tonight is Zach Katerlich. Pirates turn it over. Picked up by Wyatt Burkholz. Burkholz with a defender in front of him, and he's going to throw one right in on net, and Isaiah Johnson's going to paddle it up into the far side corner. Michael Stahl is going to find himself a face full of glass for Bayport as play continues. And Alex Voss to chip it up for the Pirates. Flutters one high, only as far as Foth. Turns it over to Michael Stahl from Bayport. Stahl carrying out, looking for a centering pass. Nobody was there to help him, though. DePere then turns it over, and Alex Voss will send it into the far side back up. 10-10 clock moving here, second period. Pirates with 4 goals in the first period, 2 goals here in the second. DePere had 1 that came, what at the time cut the Bayport lead from 2-0 to 2-1. Have not had any issues getting the puck to the back of the twine. Vandalist plays it up to Capo. Grady now at the point. Nice drop-off pass right side wing. Rolling in on Johnson. Gives up the rebound. It was a slow mover, and it still came out. Katerlich trying to chip it off the glass, trying to get it out for Bayport. Sticks clash again, Alex Voss, and he'll be able to get out to Ty Frelick. Frelick around Vandalist, and it'll be Ty Frelick and the goaltender. Frelick going back here, near side post, and he's going to beat Van Enkenvoort. Near side, Ty Frelick goes from forehand to backhand back to the near side. Outstretched leg of Van Enkenvoort can't stop it. 7-1 Bayport. .7:30 in the second period, and it's going to be Ty Frelick. Credit to Alex Voss on the assist. DePere trying to send it up ice. Stopped by the Pirates. Eli Mickish, they're going to say delayed offsides, and they're saying Eli went in before the other Bayport skater came back across. So we will have the sides. And because it's a 6-goal advantage, we are going to actually have running clock, and it's the second period. I wasn't sure if it has to be past the halfway point of the game. It's not quite there yet. It will be at 8:30. I think on a technicality we were on that, but nonetheless, it's going to be a running clock. 8.5 to go in the second. Ian Sellison plays it out to the neutral ice area. Picked up by Daniel Wagner. With by Sam Lyons. Wagner dumps into the corner. Number 6 is going to go flying into the corner, trying to dig it out. Daniel, nice stick work, trying to get it. Nobody there to help him. Bayport now. Sean Samuels up to Carl Cano. Cano gets a piece of it. If he got a whole bit of it, he would have been able to break in. Instead, he fights in behind Van Enkenvoort, who moves from pipe to pipe, looking over his shoulder. And it'll be dug out for DePere. Come out of it with Sam Thompson. Puck rolls in. Bryce Strand for Bayport from behind net. Samuels from his own face-off dot. Plays it to Tyler Brady. Left wing, Brady. And it could have been an icing call on Brady. Big hit in the far side corner. Puck bouncing, Jay Rebar. Rebar dumps into the far side corner again. Picked up by Carl Cano in behind net. Cano looking for a centering pass to crashing Jay Rebar. He keeps getting right down from the blue line between the rings. Unable to connect on it. Puck into the corner. Picked up by Cano again. Blind centering pass as he gets knocked down. Rebar centering pass again between the rings, but nobody comes right through the slot. It'll be picked up by the Voyageurs. Carry it into the Bayport zone and dump it into the corner from Boyseth again. Puck in behind net with Komrosky. Bayport with Voss. Alex chips it off the glass, trying to get it to Jay Rebar. Rebar just simply trying to push a player out of the way as he races to get to the puck. Officials getting into the place as the Pirates control it in the De Pere zone, or try to. Strand on the left wing, takes around a defenseman. He'll throw up a wrister that deflects off of Vanderlist. The defenseman was a couple paces out of the target area, but it hits him anyways and then directs over the crossbar. Bayport from their own end, getting up to Ty Frelick. Frelick drops it off for Jay Rebar. Rebar left side wing, around one guy. Rebar near side, drops it off for Frelick. Backhand one time by Frelick. And it will be stopped by Van Enkenvoort. And that shot by Frelick, he had one hand on the stick, the other one not, and somehow still able to get on target, but Van Enkenvoort, well, they're going to say it was a goal. Oh, boy. Somehow Frelick is able to get that through stick. And Lynn Nemey's fingers have been going steadily tonight, trying to keep these social media posts. So the goal will be Ty Frelick. We'll wait for an assist. The Angle family listening in says everything sounds great, looks great. Good to hear tonight. Shot comes in from Michael Stahl. Puck at the neutral ice area. 5.5 minutes to go in the second. 8-1. Stahl, left wing, throws one in, kick save, and Enkenvoort stretches out his right leg to turn away a shot. Rolls around, does the puck from rounded edges around the rink. Wagner for De Pere, skates in front of his own netminder. Flips one up to the neutral ice area, and Brady is going to drop back in his own zone for Bayport. Blue to blue. Tyler Brady carries it into the zone. Keeps it on his stick. Now a backhand in front. One-timer dropped off for Sam Lyons. And Lyons beats the goaltender low and in the corner for Bayport's 9th goal of the night at 12:17 in the second. (9-1) Bayport. De Pere throws a shot in front. Stopped by a De Pere forward. As the puck never reaches net. Bayport with Lyons trying to play it to Cano. And icing's going to be, well, one official lays it off. The other one puts his arm down. Then icing's called anyways. And the clock will run under 8 minutes. And if you want to continue to get in touch with us, send us a note at Voice of BP on Twitter. Johnson will make a save for Bayport. Bayport boys basketball with a win, 65-62 over West De Pere. So one De Pere down. Mike Frieder texts me. One De Pere to go, that being the hockey variety. Just in front of the Bayport bench. We approach 3 minutes to go in the second. Just has not been De Pere's night. Voss gets it to Frelick. Ty looking for a centering pass and a leaking Jay Rebar through the rings. That's not going to be connected on. Play in the far side corner for De Pere. Thompson gets tied up and goes down. Pirates with Jay Rebar. Blind pass up to Ty Frelick. Frelick from behind. Plays it, trying with the defenseman in front of him. Goes around, weaves through two. Trying to go back by Enkenvoort. Near side, puck bouncing. And if Bryce Strand, I think, was prepared for the puck, he could have snuck it home, but he wasn't ready for the puck to bounce right next to his right skate. Frelick again, trying to get it to Catterlick this time. Can't connect. Pere from their own zone. Strand trying to send one down. Turned over. Mickish trying to get to the bouncing puck. Catterlick near side blue line. And Zach will slap it around the left corner. Brings to the far side corner. Pere giving chase on the half boards. Gilbertson. He'll try to facilitate from behind the net. Trying to shuffle into the wing. It'll be stolen away by Cully Thom. Bayport with Mickish again. Mickish trying to send it down. Catterlick. Zach trying to play into a teammate. Grady Koppel gets his stick in the way. Passes can't connect. Back to the near side half boards. Komrosky comes in. Sam stops in the corner. Now looking to the wing. Gets it to Zach Catterlick. Not quite ready to shoot. Tries to throw it in front. Funnels it off of a far side corner. 1:19 till this period comes to a close. 9-1 Pirates. Tyler Brady on the right side wing. Dumps one to the left side half board. Sam Komrosky now chip one into the far side corner. Will be picked up by AJ Berdermowitz again. Brady to play it up and a little too far. Ice in the claw as the clock will keep moving. Notre Dame playing USM over on rink number 3, and they're going to overtime in their matchup, tied 2-2. It's Bayport 9-1 lead. Leads tonight from both sides. Pere from their own zone. Bayport picks up with Michael Stahl, looks at the clock, glances at it, seen 5 seconds left. Stahl into the zone, he loses an edge. Ice is slippery, and Michael finds that out there. And the period will come to a close. 9-1. We'll be able to catch you up on how we get there when we come back for the third period, but we'll step aside and take a break. From Cornerstone rink number 3, as we are at the Hilliard Wires Arena, Pirates 9 spot on the scoreboard through 2 periods.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
Jeff Deacon, Shore West Realtors, is your Howard Swamico real estate agent. Whether you're buying your first house or downsizing, Jeff has over 19 years of experience and can help find your dream home. Call Jeff at 606-3333 or visit jeffdeacon.shorewest.com. Jeff Deacon, Shore West Realtors, your local real estate expert.
Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's, serving up a full food and frozen custard menu. Now open right across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. Offering a different flavor of the day, each day 11 until 9. Try their weekly special baskets or enjoy some of Zesty's awesome, fresh, frozen custard. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town.
At North Shore Bank, we think you should be able to invest in whatever you like. That's why we offer low rates on a home equity line of credit, so that you can use the money from your home on whatever. You can choose to take your kitchen from cringeworthy to chef-worthy. Or you can choose to take your credit card from making payments to paid in full. Or you can choose to help your baby get ready for college, even if you're not. The choice is yours, and if credit is right for you. Come discuss your options at your nearest branch. North Shore Bank, and whatever you choose to spend your money on. Learn more about our home equity line of credit rates and start your application online. Bank.com today. Member Housing Lender.
Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter at Voice of BP.
Is your website meeting your business needs? Out to Just J Creative, providing web design, social media strategy, and brand development solutions. Just J has proudly partnered with local small businesses and nonprofits on their success journeys. Reach out to Jessica Jakes, owner and designer at justjcreative.com to get started.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast, Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
9-1 our score. Henry Allen back in net for De Pere. And we will start the third. Bayport 4 goals in the first, 5 in the second. And offsides, Bayport as they bring in the zone. We are clean hockey in terms of penalties. Again, De Pere had 6 power play looks the first time. Bayport had 4. There were 10 man advantage opportunities. And neither team was successful. A combined 0 for 10. Tonight, a combined 0 of 0. Don't know if that'll hold up or anything, but right now it's 9-1. We have running clock. Ty Freilich brings it into the zone, rings it around. Alex Voss to dig it out of the near side corner. Dumps it back, trying to get it for Jay Rebar. Rebar dumps it off for Ty Freilich. Freilich trying to play to a teammate, squirts out to the point. Tyler Brady. Brady dumps into the corner, and again they'll go shuffle it out. Blind pass from Alex Voss. Deflects off of a teammate's skate. Right back to Voss. Gets it to Jay Rebar, and Rebar wearing the A on his left breast. Feeds it to Tyler Brady. Brady in front. Off of a clash of sticks. Led by De Pere. And iced by the Voyageurs, and the clock will keep moving. A minute and a half gone by in the third. It has been all Bayport Pirates. Again, second period scoring. Goals by Freilich, Samuels, Freilich, and Lyons. Face off to the right of Henry Allen, who's back in. He played the first period. Van Inkenvoort had the second. Allen back in for the third. Sean Samuels on the half boards. Trying to dump it off for a teammate. Bayport loses control of it. Daniel Wagner. And Wagner gets it left side. Bursting in is Luca Gemignani. And Gemignani and the team will have a net that comes off its moorings. Charlie Eggers in the near side corner for De Pere. Reverses field, trying to go to the far side, making Isaiah Johnson slide on his pads. Left leg, right leg, back and forth he moves. And Bayport's able to get out of the zone momentarily. Nope, they're going to get out for good as the pass for Grady Capo was intercepted for Bayport, and they'll bring it up. Sam Lyons, turnover, backhand, kicks aside to the right leg. Eggers had a chance there, but couldn't get much on the backhand. Wagner trying to get at it. Whiffs on it. Second one, shot to Bryce Strand, and Strand's able to send it out. De Pere on a line change has a couple players run into each other. Rister comes in, and Johnson's going to give up the initial rebound. And then the save made on a Garrett Foff Rister. 13:20, clock moving. Chris and Tim with you on a Saturday night. On rink number 3, NDA, Notre Dame Academy loses to USM in overtime. Arm was up for an icing. We're going to be home early tonight. We started late, past the bedtime again, but due to the running clock, we will be home in plenty early for the 8 p.m. start. Step through. Zach Katerlik as a race with Gilbertson. Katerlik throws one in front of Allen, and he's going to paddle it out to his left leg and stop it. And a face off to his right. 12 minutes left, third period. Puck in behind that. Elliot Mickish. Mickish gets to Tyler Brady. Brady along the blue line, gets it to Stahl. Michael, who's looking for his first career varsity point. Katerlick and Stahl, each sitting with out a varsity point so far. Gilbertson, slap shot in front. Knuckling in on Allen. He gives up the rebound. He stops the shot. And DePere will send one around, go out for a line change after Foth. DePere trying to pitchfork one forward. Bayport with Ty Fralick. Fralick trying to get to the center ice area. He does, weaving around DePere skater. Able to work around Burkholz. Fralick looking for it in front. Tyler Brady hits one into the legs of Allen, right back to Tyler. And Brady sends one 5-hole on the rebound goal. And it's a 10 spot. .609, third period. Brady with the goal. And we'll listen in for the assist when they announce. DePere with a shot from Koppel, and Grady's shot will hit the far side post. Sometimes the post is your friend, sometimes not. And in this case, it helps out Isaiah Johnson, the Bayport goaltender, and goes away. Face-off shot to the left of Isaiah Johnson. Charlie Eggers on the far side goal line, carries it around. Can't get tight enough to cage for the wraparound. Turn a dumping behind, and it only goes as far as Ian Sellison. Can't get out of the zone. But Bryce Strand will help him out. Number 17 will play it up right side. Bring up the sideboards. Gets across the right wing, carries it into the corner. Bryce Strand looking for a centering pass to Sam Lyons. Lyons comes through it, misses just off of his stick. Controlled, and Strand will take it back to the neutral ice area. Dumps it off the back wall and lets one ricochet in front of net. DePere loses one to the corner. Center and pass from Carl Cano, looking for something to happen. Eggers dancing around, loses it. Pirates face-off dealt with Cano. Throws one from a near impossible angle. Far side goal line. Shut down by Allen as he gets his stick on his right leg and able to send it off to the side. Sean Samuels. Jay Rebar. Into the zone. Puck played up. Capo, nice touch pass to Jen McNanny, far side, who sits at the top of the crease, trying to tap by, and it's shut down by Johnson. Squirts out between the rings, and Gilbertson for Bayport is able to get to it first. Katerlick can't handle for Bayport. Komrosky trying to play one to Mickish. Jim McNanny, wrister comes and misses the far side post. Kicking out was Johnson, but it never reached target. Puck redirected up to Tyler Brady. Brady plays one to Mickish, brings it in the zone. Elliott jumps one into the corner via the help of Bartelt. Hit off of Lucas's skate and redirected. DePere dumps one off the backboards and brings on 5 fresh skaters. We approach 8 minutes to go in what's a 10-1 hockey game. Brady, just a pitchfork up ice. Like he was shoveling in the barn, and it goes the length of the full sheet and will result in an icing. Clock moving under 8 minutes to go, third period. Near side half boards. Centering pass, looking for A De Pere skater that misses wide to the far side. Bayport gets it out with Ty Fralick. You see some of the not as familiar with ice time getting in a lot. Alex Voss, right face off dot, looking to back shuffle one. Voss gets it on the half boards, dumps it into the corner. Ty Fralick's going to win the race of the puck. Centering one through. Jay Rebar, pace slow to get there. Strand gets shoved down. Play continues, no penalties yet tonight. Eggers, sticks clash as he tries to center one for a teammate. Ty Fralick will pick it up. And you wonder if things start to get a little chippy when a first call or two in this sort of environment, 10-1 hockey game, if there's a close call or two that do not get called, you wonder if both teams really try to seek revenge or get an extra hit on. Ian Markison brings it on the left side blue line. Brings it in the wing, centering pass, looking for Isaiah Johnson. Johnson shuts it down. Bayport up to Sean Samuels. Samuels, oh, nice poke checked away by Markison. Ian wants it back on the left wing. Instead, it's taken by Sam Lyons for Bayport. Lyons. In a 3-2 right side. Lyons shuffles it off to Samuels. Looking to get it across to Carl Cano, but hit off the back heel of Sam Lyons and never reached target. Brady to Sellison. Back to Sean Samuels. Pirates can't get it out of their own zone. We approach 5 minutes to play. For what it's worth, shots on goal say 16-12. 10 of those 16 have reached net. Grady Koppel with some stick work, looking to play one in front, left side post, and the snag at the left glove by Isaiah Johnson. Clock is moving under 4:45. Face off to left of Johnson. A step through play by Vandalist. Puck with Wagner, throws it in front, redirected by a stick of a Bayport player, and it's going to miss to the near side corner, never reach target. Vandalist and Wagner, some good looks there, but just unable to send one in on target and then maybe send it home. Bryce Strand trying to play it up ice, but he didn't see the De Pere player in his way. Sent up by Brady Gilbertson for Bayport. And it'll be picked up by Brutamowitz. Puck bouncing. Katerlik had a chance there for Bayport. Picked up by Sam Komorowski and dumped into the near side corner. 3:45. Clock continues to move as it has all period outside of the goal. Clock stops on timeouts and goal scoring. Cano trying to play one to a teammate. Near side half boards with Jay Rebar. Rebar skates to the point. Far side wing with Strand. Bryce back to Jay Rebar. Top of the left face off that throws one right in the breadbasket of the goaltender Henry Allen, and he'll make a save. 3:10 and moving. Allen comes out beyond his crease, right side corner. Job be taken by Eggers as well as Fralick. Charlie Eggers plays it up right side, trying to get it to Thom. Cully can't get to it. Puck off the boards, play to Ty Fralick. Fralick between the rings, defensemen on both sides of him. And because of that, Ty just simply couldn't get a good stick on it. He had Jay Reba racing down with him. But instead it rolls in on Allen, and it's just couple of minutes to tick away before this one is final. Face off to the left of Allen again. Samuels feeds it to Lyons, throws in, blockered aside by Henry Allen. Allen's made a few saves as of late. Pere plays it left side. Wrister is going to be a clash of the sticks and over the glass and into the netting. As Eli Roscom tries the wrister, his shot clashes sticks with Tyler Brady, and it glances into the netting. Face off to Larry Johnson. 90 ticks of the clock until this one is gone final. Step through for Samuels. Plays into Carl O'Connell, left side wing. Bring it into the zone. Carl O'Connell tries to go for a snipe. Rebound given up by Allen. It's bouncing near side right along the post. And Sean Samuels can't get a stick on it. Sam Lyons trying to play it from the near side doorstep. And picked up by Ian Markison. Half boards with Michael Stahl. Sean Samuels for Bayport. Pirates 4-on-1 right side. Samuels, far side to Cano. Carl trying to go back and stepping in the way is a Voyager, Wyatt Burkholz. Pirates had 4-on-1 and Burkholz stood up strong. 45 seconds left in this one. Sam Thompson brings it into the zone. Dumps it into the near side. 19 will go give chase. Maybe Nean could have been called there, but at this point, the officials just let play continue. I think that one of the Bayport skaters got away with it. And the puck's going to fly up and almost hit Mr. Joe Wiebel as it flips through the netting, and the Bayport associate principal is going to toss the old bouncing biscuit back onto the playing surface as the clock winds down for the last 15 seconds. And we're going to have a final shortly. No urgency to get to the face-off dot. And that's what we're going to have for a final. Well, 10-1. We're going to get out of here. Night comes to a close. It was all Bayport. Tonight's Bayport broadcast proudly supported by Jeff Deacon and Showers Realty, the Press Times, the local paper and online source for Pirate Athletics. By Just J Creative, website and brand development. North Shore Bank, the Bank of You. Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. And my members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. 10-1 final, Bayport victorious. You have to see what we have next week. Quite frankly, I did not look at the schedule next week, so I don't know what we got broadcasting, but that's all right. Social media, Facebook, Twitter will have it for you, what we have coming up for the hockey games and more just ahead. Pirates get the win. Thanks for listening, Howard Swamico. You've been listening to Bayport Pirate Hockey.